This is the iClever BoostCube dual USB wall charger. This charger has global voltage, so it can be used internationally. The main benefit of using this charger is that it has technology for protection against things like overcharging or overheating. So I ran a test on this to see how well it actually worked. Once I plugged it in, I could tell that it started out with a really low milliamp. I think it was doing this to gauge the battery level. Once it actually started charging, however, it jumped up the milliamps to just over 4,000. This allows for a faster charge. Once my phone got to over 90% with the battery level, I noticed that the charger slowed it down to about 10 milliamps, and it also dropped the temperature down. So it looks like this really does have smart technology that actually works quite well. The advantage of this technology is that it can help extend the life of the battery, and it also prevents it from things like overheating. One thing to keep in mind that speeds are often determined in part by the phone. One thing you can do to ensure that you have the fastest charging speed is to make sure that you actually have a pretty decent USB cable. As far as the design goes, the thing I like the most is that the USB ports have a blue LED that lights up inside. This is really nice. At night it makes it easy to plug in even if the lights are off. As far as plugging it into the outlet goes, it does take up a bit of real estate. It can take up at least 2, maybe even 3 prongs. I noticed that if you have the iClever charger plugged in, you can barely plug in a 2-prong plug right above it, but there's no way you could plug in a 3-prong plug because it's covered up by the iClever charger. What I wish they would do to improve this is that I wish they could make the prongs, instead of pulling down, I wish they'd pull up so that the prongs were right at the top of the charger. This would give you more real estate on your power plug. Overall, it's a really good charger, especially if you're looking at extending the life of your battery or just making sure that you're being safe when you charge your devices.